Now you have transformed and become a spirit being of the sixth race. This is like a second birth. A new creature has come to life that did not exist before. Thereby, however, you have only taken the very first step. Your actual development to a man of the future has just begun. Like a baby walking and talking, you must learn to acquire the qualities of an immortal. The most important properties are invulnerability, fearlessness, freedom, purity, wisdom, vitality, joy of being, light, love, and selflessness. How can I attain these qualities? By performing the exercises, elevation, the fiery condition, and connection with the higher world meditation. I don't understand. By looking at the tip of the nose, I acquire capabilities? No. Agni Yoga meditation is a creative act. Watch again these 3 videos or read the text. There we had said, in meditation, heavenly love, joy, purity and power pour down on you. You fill yourself with the universal love, joy, purity and power that permeates all space. Thereby you yourself become loving, powerful, joyful and pure. You receive the Divine Spirit. One may suffuse one's heart with the Holy Spirit. The Spirit becomes flesh. It takes on human form. This is how the flesh becomes divine. That is the mystery of meditation. When you rise from your seat, you radiate love, power, purity and joy to your surroundings. The evil habits and bad qualities of your animal nature have faded away. Isn't that pure theory? No. Let us consider an example. The Dalai Lama teaches so wonderfully. If every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within 1 generation. He thereby reveals the secret and the basis of the new construction. Through meditation, we actually transform our nature and become peaceful. And once people have become peaceful, peace on earth will come about by itself. The same applies to all the other qualities of an immortal. Just as a Shaolin monk, a samurai or a Tai Chi master acquire their skills through physical, you gain through spiritual exercises, invulnerability, fearlessness, freedom, etc. In the morning meditation, you create your happiness, your beauty, your strength, and your greatness. You cannot get by without morning meditation. If you do not start the day in an elevated state of mind, later, amidst the storms of earthly life, you will hardly have the opportunity to uplift yourself. So I will meditate diligently, thereby become a new man and save the world. No, unfortunately it is not that simple. Meditation is the basis, but only an inner process to start with. The awareness alone of being as a new man, as a creature of spirit, immortal, invulnerable, fearless and free is not enough. Fearlessness, for example, you must not only feel inwardly, but also express outwardly. Whether you actually are invulnerable and fearless will only come to light in the next dangerous situation. You still have a long way to go before you reach the goal. A being which, even when threatened with death, actually no longer feels fear inwardly and no more shows it outwardly either. You must not remain seated on your meditation cushion, hide behind monastery walls or withdraw to solitude. You cannot develop the qualities of the new man on your comfortable sofa, but only in the midst of the difficulties of material life. You need to go out into the world, into normal, earthly, everyday life. The superiority of the new man must prove itself among the old mortals, in your family, at work, and in society. Where else? A spiritual path that does not lead to everyday life is an aberration. The new man, the coming sixth race of which you like to speak so pretentiously, acquiring invulnerability, invincibility and complete fearlessness, all this is out of my reach. A little man like me will need many incarnations for that, and even more ones to attain in addition the higher abilities of a Mozart, Gandhi, Napoleon, or even Jesus. Yes, on the one hand, you are right. Of course, a small, weak soul cannot become great and strong from one day to the next. This is a process of growth which takes time. On the other hand, however, we are now coming to a step of realization of the utmost importance. A quality like invulnerability is basically a mental attitude. If you feel hurt by someone or something, in order to become invulnerable, you only have to change your thinking and say to yourself, as a spirit being, I, namely my true self, my soul, am not affected by the attack at all. Just as little as a rider is affected by an injury to his donkey. Then, indeed, you are not injured, at least at that very moment. We see. Invulnerability is a state of the consciousness. We generalize you acquire the qualities of the new man just by changing your attitude towards the turmoil and storms of life. This is possible for anyone at any time, even in the worst situation, and from 1 minute to the next. That is why it is said, Agni Yoga can be called the lightning fast yoga. You adopt this new attitude whenever you feel hurt. With practice, the attitude becomes a habit. You keep this habit reliably. Then it becomes a quality, and you have actually grown permanently and finally invulnerable. We will now discuss this path in detail. So, how do I now convert consciousness into appearing in the outside world? We call the link between inside and outside, between consciousness and acting on the material plane, mental attitude. Being aware of the eternity and indestructibility of your true being, you take a completely different position in view of the challenges of everyday life than before, when you still considered yourself mortal. Such an attitude is more than just an inner process. Showing it, your immortal spiritual self actually appears visibly on the material plane. What matters are not the events. What has to come will come. You can foresee, let alone influence, almost nothing of what befalls you. The main thing is how you face the ever-changing circumstances. How you carry them, what attitude you take in adversity, suffering and worry. Über Nacht kommt Freud und Leid, und eh du's gedacht, verlassen dich beid, und gehen dem Herrn zu sagen, wie du sie getragen. By night come joy and grief, and before you're aware, both leave you, and go to tell the Lord how you have borne them.